Hello everyone, welcome back to my Jaybird. This is game 51 of the blindfold blitzes. I don't have a chess opening name for this one, but it will be called When You Have the Position, Trade It Down. And let's check it out, you'll see, and I'll explain this a little bit better. E4, and I'm in white. C5, F3, E6, H3, A6, C4. After C4 comes B5, E2, C4, D4, C7, whoops, after C7 was C3, A5, E3, B7, D2, F6, castle, G5, E5, H5, takes F6, G4, and like I said, we'll go over this, why the title is called this. Right here is the main thing right here, but we'll go back over it. After G4, H4, G3, F7 check, takes F7, check G5, E7, looks like takes H5, takes F2, check, takes F2, G3, E6 takes E6, looks like a G5, check, D7, it looks like F7, D6, another check, F4, takes F4, after takes, F4 takes, F6, looks like take F6, G8, G4, E7, F2, looks like take H4, E2, C8, looks like E4 check, E7, D5, D7, looks like takes E6, E5, C5, A7, after A7 looks like E5 takes, C7, after C7, D7, looks like takes D7, and after that D7 takes with a check, D8, E8 check, takes E8, and queen E8, and that's mate. Now this game was oddly done. I mean, it could have went more basic, but let's see what's going to happen here. How we open up. It seems like a normal opening. I mean, his, I'm not sure, but I mean, the knight, that pawn, I mean, alright, we go on here. See, but when that pawn comes down, you got to always get the center one out. Don't let that go any further. It's no good when pawns get down here like this. You get jammed. Anyway, the game goes on. I mean, he had the winning position, believe it or not. I mean, or we'll see. I mean, right now, everything looks good. Looks like I got more pieces developed than he does here. Look. I mean, he's only got these, he's only pushing pawns here, so I take notice they've been doing that a lot. They want to develop with pawns. Alright, I take, and I seen that. I must have been, I think, see now, I could have went here. I'm positive I seen it. Or I could have jumped back here if he would have kept pushing. Then this pawn could have took. And look, he's got his queen and his bishop firing down this way. You see what he was trying to, his intent was. And strangely enough, I mean, I must have looked into this. For me to push this pawn past and then push this pawn up. This was a threat here. He didn't want to take care of right away, but I kept going. You know, it's strange that I did this. I know it's 3 minutes, but I don't know what I was thinking. Well, let's see what happens here. I go past. Now, obviously, it looks like he could have took this with his pawn. He'd be up a piece. and he moved here. This is what lost in the game. Why? Let's go back. Let me finish this first, because it was tricky for me. After that, I went and did the check. You keep the checks going. After that, look, the knight goes up, check. Then he moves again. What'd I do? I took the pawn. The queen's protecting it. The rook, he didn't want to trade that way. And look, the knight here and then the queen there. He's getting in deep. He goes, I pushed the rook. Now he opened the lane up, and it protects this pawn. He goes here. He's trying. Now this is undefended, but let's see what happens. I attack with a knight. Now, why I did this, I think I was trying to open him up, seeing the bishop firing this way, the rook. Look, things are looking up. He takes, now the check. He moves again, another check, now the rook. You don't want to go here, he'll be in a hidden discovery. He moves here, and now look. He put himself in another discovery here with this. He has no choice now. He has to take. I take. But look at. Wow, this is still a lot of thinking here going on. I just make the moves. This is strange. When I was doing this, I was just doing what I was seeing that I could possibly do. That's what I do. And this thing got put together like this. Now he moved there. He gave up a knight. He's trying to get his pieces out, but see, he should have thought about that rook sooner, or something else when that queen was down here. But anyway, I push, I defend that, so stop that right away. He goes, where'd I go? I took it back. He goes, I move over, but look at the, and I bring it check. He goes back. I push, moves, I go here. I take that. What I take? A knight. He undefended the knight. And I go in. I mean, look at this. I take. He moves back. I mean, this is unbelievable. And that's game. Now, let's go back to the part of this pawn. Right here. He went here. Now, let's say he wouldn't have done that. He went here. Obviously, I don't want to open up this lane. I like my bishops all the time. So, if I would have went like that, see, then he couldn't have got to the king either. Now, the pawns would have been sitting here. So, let's say he would have done something like that, maybe I see why he didn't do something like that too. Because now if he takes it with his bishop, and I take, let's see what happens here. We're going to look like this. Now I'm down a piece, 3, 6, 3, 5. I'm down a piece, but now he's got to move this. Okay, so let's say he moves it to, nope, you don't want no hidden discoveries. We won't put it here because this is a hidden discovery. But see, look at my next move. Maybe he's seen that. Maybe he didn't go that way. But it doesn't matter. He's still up a piece. This is a 3-minute game. This is why I'm calling it. When you have the position, trade it down. The piece is down. That's why. Because right now he's up in pieces. Okay, he's out of position. But he was in position to attack, but I think he went the wrong way. And I finished the game off right. And let's see, how can he block it? I don't see no blocks. Okay, so he moves. But now it's my move. I mean, he gets himself in a two-twan here. Now look, if he goes here, he don't want to go here, because then I'll just run the bishop here, and then he's... So let's say he goes here, plays a smart move. My next move. See, now the game will continue on. I mean, look at this. Everything's a mess. But let's go back to where, let's see this real quick. To put something together like this is really, it's insane. I mean, what I had to put together, I don't know. And this is, whoops, and then this is how it went. He took care. Now, like I said, when he passed, right there, that's what lost him the game, because I got the checkmate. But now look, from this point, for me, I'm in good position here. Look at this. Look at this. Look how I have the quick move. You see a check, you move the pieces. You see another move, you got to take it. If he takes, you take, and now you're going to help me out more, because now the queen, the knight's here. You see, it's automatic. Now he takes, helps me out again, opens another lane. So I guess now I gave that up because I needed more to open this up. Now if he would have took it with his king, let's say if he would have took it with his king, let's back up. Let's say, but he didn't want his king out in the open. Though. See, and that's the whole thing. I wanted to get him out in the open. So, you know, I could have still ran my bishop here, and even though his king was here, now, yeah, no, I get it. So, I get why he takes it with a pawn, hides his king, but now there's another check. I mean, maybe pick your own poison. See, now he's threatening mate here, but look, I got him. He walked right into it. Now the game goes. He just moved up. I took the piece. What was he going to do? Now he's threatening this. Let's see what happens. Yep. Now the bishop takes it. Protects the pawn. Move back. He takes. I move over. I'm trying to infiltrate. He didn't want to do it. He obviously, he's seen the discovery here. So, you know, and the game goes on. And this is something else here, how this went. And that was a check and a queen in the game. Okay, thanks for stopping by.